We're in the season of dreams. The parsha begins with Joseph and his two dreams, which created a significant rift between him and his brothers. It concludes with the dreams of the Pharaoh's butler and baker. Interestingly, next week's parsha also starts with Pharaoh's two dreams. So clearly, we're in a season filled with dreams. Additionally, these Torah portions are always read just before and on Chanukah. And I believe there's a strong connection, as the Maccabees, although very small in number, had a very large dream. That dream was to liberate themselves and all the Jews from the clutches of Antiochus and his army. And one must always dream big. This may also explain why so many people dream about the gifts they're going to receive for Chanukah. When one studies in the Talmud, one finds several pages dedicated exclusively to discussing dreams. The Talmud emphasizes that dreams follow their interpretation. Every dream's message can be interpreted positively or negatively. It really only depends on the way it's interpreted. The psalmist says, when God returns us to Zion, we will realize that until now we were like dreamers. What's the meaning of this statement? The Kabbalists explain that our current life in spiritual exile, absent a holy temple, is like one big dream. In dreams, contradictions coexist. Impossibilities are possible. A man can be dead and alive at the same time. An elephant can walk through the eye of a needle. And flying mountains can exist too. The reason for this is because during sleep, our intellectual discernment fades, leaving only the power of imagination, which can conjure anything. Similarly in life, we can start our day with soulful prayers lifting us up, feeling spiritually uplifted, only to spend the rest of the day grounded in business matters, fully immersed in earning a living, focusing on money and material matters. It's possible to fall into a state of melancholy, feeling that your prayers and spiritual journey was insincere. We grapple with this living dichotomy. Explain the mystics that this dreamlike state is actually rooted in the highest of holy sources, a place called igulim, circles, a divine level without beginning or end, transcending time, space, and intellect. For now, the holy source isn't capable of expressing itself. We simply don't have the tools to handle such an enormous light. But when God returns us to Zion, may it happen without delay, we will realize it was all like a dream and recognize the greatness of the dream within its source. This Shabbos, the 19th and 20th of Kislev, we celebrate the liberation of the Alter Rebbe from Tsarist imprisonment. The accusations were not only against an individual, it was against the entire teaching of Chassidus and the movement started by the Baal Shem Tov. Likewise, his liberation wasn't personal, it was a victory for all of Chassidim. From that moment, we are guaranteed Yad HaChassidim al ha'alyona. Chassidim will always have the upper hand. During a moment of ecstatic, cleaving devotion to God, the Alter Rebbe once expressed his desire for connection to the highest essence of Almighty God. He expressed himself in Yiddish, I want nothing at all. I don't want your paradise. I don't want your Olam Haba, your world to come. I want nothing but you alone. As we celebrate and commemorate this holy day, this Rosh Hashanah of Chassidus, let us remember that this is a dream that we should all strive for, and it can become your dream too. Recently, I wished a friend going through difficult times a blessing for a day of joy and happiness. He responded to me, well, if you don't ask, you don't get, right? But I really doubt it. Thank you anyways for your kind wishes. To which I replied, if you think it, it will be. My friends, you are in control. This is what the Alter Rebbe taught us. This is what Chassidus gives us, the ability to manifest our holy reality. We are in control. As we navigate this palpable energy of dreams, let us remember the power of interpretation. Just as the Talmud teaches, our dreams can be shaped for the good by how we choose to understand and act upon them. Let us dream big like the Maccabees and strive to bring those dreams to fruition. May we be inspired to see beyond the ordinary, to embrace the extraordinary possibilities that lie within our dreams, and to work towards a reality where our highest aspirations are realized. I wish you a good Shabbos, a good Yom Tov, L'Shana Tova, B'limud HaChassidus, V'darkei HaChassidus, Tikosevu V'seichasemu.